my favorite part. I have a bunch of favorite parts. I love the toxicity part, I love the nutrition part, I love the chiropractic part, but this is the exercise part. So some of you guys may be like, I'm skinny fat. I don't need to exercise. I can just change my diet, I can change my eating routines, and I can get skinny. You can. You absolutely can. But I want to encourage you to reintroduce the love of fitness, reintroduce the love of exercise back to your body, because exercise is not just about losing weight, but exercise is about moving our bodies. It's about allowing for hormones. Like, you ever heard of the hormone called serotonin? Serotonin is the hormone inside of your body that makes you feel good about yourself. It's the brain chemical that allows you to either be depressed or to be happy. And exercise, studies have shown, that actually has a better chance of fighting depression than SSIs, which are antidepressants. So how cool is that? Like, you may be depressed right now, and exercise may be the answer. And then switching into your ketogenic diet may be the other answer, because you're feeding your brain healing fats. And so I'm just so excited to share this part with you. I would tell you this. I switched my toxicity about 10 years ago. I switched my nutrition from the toxic inorganic organic stuff probably 6-7 years ago. About 3 years ago, I had my daughter. My daughter's 3.5 years of age, so 3.5 years ago. And I just couldn't get rid of the fat. I couldn't get rid of it. In fact, this picture right here is September 15, 2015, and my daughter's about 6 months old in this picture. This is me right here. And I'm standing next to my skinny sister right here. I cut her out of the picture intentionally because she makes me look that much bigger. And so we had just attended a CrossFit workout. And some of you guys were like, oh, CrossFit, that's too intimidating. The lifestyle exercise program that I'm going to talk to you today is about Surge Train. And it's about a type of workout that takes less time, that burns more fat, and has better results than going to your regular gym and getting on the treadmill and walking for 20-30 minutes, or getting on the elliptical or swimming or whatever you're doing is long term. I'm going to be talking about high and low intensity workouts and how you can burn more fat, gain more energy, and lose more weight in a shorter period of time. And if you're like, I don't know, Alicia, that sounds a little far-fetched. I personally am a walking, breathing example of how this works. So let me go through what metabolic conditioning or surge training is. So metabolic conditioning is a type of workout program that allows you to have a higher intensity workout for a shorter period of time. So you get better results over a shorter period of time. But I will share this with you. Higher intensity means more uncomfort. You're not going to feel comfortable when your heart is literally beating out of your chest and you can barely breathe, but you're only going to do it for shorter periods of time. So you had to be able to increase. You have to be able to break through that comfort level to be able to get the goals. I mean, already you've broken through the comfort level of toxicity, you've broken through the comfort level of nutrition, you've broken through a lot of different things that I stretched your level of comfort today. Well, this is the last part that I'm going to stretch you with, which is your exercise routine. So I'm going to encourage you to work out 12 to 20 minutes a day. Come on, we all got 12 to 20 minutes a day to work out. Every one of us can find 12 minutes of a pocket of time in our routine to be able to work out. And I'm going to encourage you to do this for 5 days a week on this program. You can join a gym to do this, you can find a boot camp class to do this, or you can do it in the comfort of your own home. But I will encourage you to find a buddy. That's why we created the buddy system here, is because that buddy is going to be able to be your accountability partner. When you want to sleep in or you want to skip a day, that buddy is going to be able to say, hey buddy, let's go, we got this together. Or you can jump onto our Facebook group and we can hold each other accountable together. So you're going to be exercising at about 90 to 100% of your heart rate. It's characterized by short surges of high intensity exercise. So this is another example of me here. I have been doing triathlons now since 2004, and I was that girl that went to the gym over lunch for 2 hours every day. I lifted weights, I exercised, I was on the elliptical, on the treadmill, I was swimming, I was biking, and I just could not get my weight under control. I was even running 5 and 10 Ks, competing and doing really good at them because my brain capacity to push is probably greater than other people's. But my body, I wasn't losing weight. I was still overweight. And I felt terrible. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, when you feel terrible, you're more likely to cheat on your diet. I used to go home from work and go to Winn-Dixie and buy an entire key lime pie and sit down and eat it for lunch. I used to go ahead and call Mellow Mushroom and get an entire large pizza and sit down and eat it for dinner, and no one would see me. I would eat in private, I would eat in secrecy, and everyone would be, I would be like, outwardly, I'm like, I'm good, everything's fine, everything, but I was a wreck at home. I was literally like destroying my health at home, and no one was holding me accountable because no one saw it. I even thought I should go to Overeaters Anonymous. I was like, I have a problem. I have a food addiction. And that's the freedom that this program gave me, is that literally I no longer eat or live to eat. I now eat to live. Food has no bearing on me anymore. I am done and over with that addiction, and now I choose lifestyle choices to benefit my body because I'm not shackled by the addictions anymore. And exercise was one of them. I used to wear a size 10 or a comfortable size 12. I completed half marathons and all this different endurance type stuff. And then I was confronted by, this is a picture of me. You can see I have my hair all crazy. I'm in my glasses first thing in the morning here. And in 2009, I drastically changed my body. I stopped going to a regular gym. I started CrossFit and I started surge training. And what that did for me, that literally metamorphosed my body and completely changed my body. And now at age 38, I'm healthier and fitter than what I was in my 20s. And I say that my 40s are even going to be greater than my 30s, which were greater than my 20s. And that's the cool thing. No matter what age you're at, you can literally take control of your health right now and make your next 5, 10, 20 years greater than what your last 5 or 10 or 20 years have been. So now I wear a size 4 to 6. I'm down more than 34 pounds. My average weight when I first started this was about 185 to 190 pounds. I'm now average anywhere between 150 to 155 pounds. And I know those people are like, well, you don't look 150 pounds. Well, I am 150 pounds, but I'm 150 pounds healthier versus 120 pounds of skinny. I don't want to be skinny. I want to be fit and healthy. I want to be able to enjoy abundance in my life. And I do that through exercise. So here's where the surge training goes. This is me climbing a rope right here. Is one of my goals, was to be able to climb a rope and be able to do pull-ups, now of which I did, I don't know how many pull-ups I did yesterday, 63 I think pull-ups I did yesterday. My hands are tore up because of it, and you can tell right here. But I share that with you because wherever you're at, you're going to be able to set goals and be able to achieve them. So get a piece of paper and write this down. Here's what surge training is. Surge training is 20 seconds of high intensity, followed by 20 seconds of rest, followed by 20 seconds of high intensity, followed by 20 seconds of rest. And then you're going to do a little bit of a rest routine, and then you're going to do it all over again. It's very similar to Tabata training, if you've ever heard of Tabata. The 20 seconds of active routine or active exercise can go from 20 seconds and you can go up to a minute of high intensity, but you're going to start at 20 seconds because many of you probably have not done this high intensity workouts before. And the cool thing is, I can do it right here, running in place. I can do burpees right here for 20 seconds. I can do push-ups, I can do squats. It's high intensity, which means pushing your cardiovascular limit further than what you think you're capable of doing. And when you do that, your body switches to being that fat burner versus being that sugar burner. So, surge training or Slique training here. You start out with a gentle warm-up. You're going to do on and off, and again, we're going to do some more videos of this. It's going to regulate your cortisol. It's going to help with your adrenal fatigue. And the cool thing is, it's super easy because it takes less time. If you're local here, then my husband owns a CrossFit gym next door, and we're going to offer a CrossFit membership so you guys can do your boot training or your surge training together. Or if you're not local, find a gym, find an accountability partner, and to do it at home. I've even created all the routines for you. So what you'll get when you start this program, you actually get all the routines. So literally it's going to be like day 1, do this, day 2, do this, day 3, do this. And I'm going to break it down into working your upper body versus your lower body versus your core, cardiovascular, strength training, all wrapped up into about 12 to 20 minutes a day. Super, super simple and easy. Another example of me going from the 190s to the 150s here. I show these pictures of me not because I'm prideful or egotistical, but because I'm an example of the program, and that's why I'm so passionate about this, and that's why I'm teaching it to you guys, is because you also could have those same results. So, I'm going to end this class today by just thanking you for joining me. You're going to get with your leader, and your leader is going to go over with you how you're going to do this, what products you need, It's going to get over with you how much this is going to cost. It's going to get with you an explanation of all the products and how to use them and everything else. And you're going to go ahead and meet with your leader. Your leader is going to chime in right now, go through all that information with you. And then you can always revert back to these videos on the Facebook page. Go into our Facebook community page. It's called Slique and Six, a big Y. Go into that, and then that's where your accountability and your community togetherness is going to be. And I just want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Thank you for taking your time out of your August to be able to get your health back in order and to be able to get your routine back in order. And I can't wait to see your before and after pictures. So thank you again for joining me, and I look forward to talking to you some more.